I lied. I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. Blueprints. Day something or other. I don't know what day it is. In the last episode, I rage quit and said I would never record another episode again. And, well, I'm bored, so here we are. I do still hate the developers. They're terrible. But at least I never have to farm the spiral again. That's one upside of it, I guess, is it forces you to move on and do other things in the game, right? Now, the problem with that is I don't actually know what other things I'm supposed to be doing other than drafting the pantry on rank 8, which is quite difficult. But I did have a random thought that probably does literally nothing. But like, can I watering can the bird baths? I was watching someone else play the game and then I was, oh, wait, observatory? Why? I think trading post is the obvious thing to take here. Also, is there anything I can do in here? I don't think so. Der still. Do we have items? We have no items. Okay, well, I don't know why I went in there. Wasted 2 footsteps. Pantry on rank 8. Add a word to Spiral of Stars. I guess we can update our goals. Whoops. So we don't have that as a goal anymore. Get Monk Shrine and place each room in the outer room. We could still keep doing that. This is for the clock thing, but do we need that? Do we have to do that every time? I'm not sure. I think we have to do this again to get the key. But the key is only useful if you have the treasure trove in the outer room, I believe. I have no idea why the billiard room says the mice will play. I don't know what that means. I still don't know what the secret grotto key is or how you would find that. Actually, I did look it up. I googled it and it said it was Lee B. I don't remember why. We could go do that. Maybe it was related to castle. And we already did this stuff, so we don't ever have to do that again, I guess. And then this castle puzzle just tells you this answer, which I looked up because I have no idea how I would ever find that. So I'm gonna move all this stuff down to the bottom, just down here somewhere, because none of it is relevant anymore. We kind of skipped those puzzles. They were too hard, couldn't figure them out. This doesn't matter anymore. Another number of stars for Southern Cross is irrelevant because, well, yeah, it's irrelevant because we already unlocked the thing, right? And I think that's a perma unlock, but we do still have to do these stupid numbers every time. It's 109. Chess courtyard to get key. So this is the answer to the key puzzle. Try to like format it better. Let's just go do this. Let's go see what happens when you put Lee B in the grotto. Because again, I don't know. I don't think I ever in a million years would have figured that out. Also, I don't think I did bling poop. Maybe I did. Yeah, I did do bling poop. Maybe I just forgot to say it. Okay, I'm gonna go put the admin key that I hackaronied off of Google into the box and see what happens. Beep boop pop. I don't think I did this already. I don't remember, to be honest. So what is the point of this? Network settings? Electronic mail settings? Check connection offsite. Fully functional. I feel like there's more stuff in the computer system for us to find, but I don't really know what it is. User database. Data files, import trophy data. Duplicate save data, clear save data, create backup, restore from backup. Don't really need any of those. So it's got to be admin logs, right? Give her the ever-changing nature. We should install the server outside the house. Automating computer terminals on the estate now connected to the network mainframe, and we'll begin testing remote capabilities between them. I don't remember which one of these were like filtered out before. Network has been named Blackbridge. Fix a connection error that was occurring between the office and security terminal. Added mail. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database. Lee B, Prov C, and Hown U? Do we need all of those? Lee B, Prov C, Hown U? Lee B, Prov C, and Hown U. Admin log view access restricted to the following admin keys. Lee B, Prov C, and Hown U. Who the heck are those people? B, Lee, C, Prov, and U, Hound? Whoops, my mouse is on the wrong screen. Prov C. Lee, we are planning something later this year. Need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there any additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Already taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. I don't know why there's a comma there. Good. No one else on the estate knows we're here, other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Hound Yu has a plan to take care of her. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. Wait, they killed Mary? Who the heck are these people? She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then once the inquiry is over, we'll proceed with our plans for the museum. Who are these people? Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month waiting for your return. It is spacious, quiet, and should be prove to be an effective base of operations outside of the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Modifications for transportation, negotiations rather, are in the final stages. If all goes well, we'll have air passage to Nuance secured for that date. I think more is planning scheduled maintenance soon. We should likely wrap things up around here. I'd say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under scrutiny in the near future. Delisted and deleted from user database. Temporary access to the mainframe Blackbridge has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Temporary access has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Updated for the following account types: full access, personnel access, full access plus archived admin logs and deleted database entries. RTA is down while we work on a solution to reported terminal connection failures. RTA is working again. We already read all of these ones. Admin key deactivated. Admin key has been added. Tom K. Added new data management features. Updated user database. Changing of the guard have been disabled. Okay, that wasn't particularly interesting. Also, doesn't seem like I can see anything else. I assume all of these keys are the same thing. I mean, we can try them just for fun, but... Prov C. Wait, what? Hound U? Huh. So those are not... Those ones are not active? Pro C? How you? Okay, that's even more confusing. I don't know what the point of that was. I'm still confused about... So, like, it let me read their logs. It didn't let me do any new things, though. How am I supposed to see the archive security footage? Isn't there archive security footage in the security terminal? Can I log in with this guy's account? Or girl's account? I don't know who the heck they are, Lee B. Can I log in with their account in security? And, like, unlock something? Do we have... We do have Blessing of the Monk, so we can basically log out in any part of the house. Let's try to get to security or something with a terminal in it. Observatory is fine. You just can't click the spiral or it'll end the run because the game sucks. I still don't believe that's the end of the spiral. There has to be some way to not have that be the thing that happens, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Whatever. Also, we don't have to care about what rank we're on when we draft the spiral anymore. Should we just go north? I kind of just want security. I'll take this. I think we just have... Oh, we have way more trophies. I thought we only had 2 left. We have 4 more trophies. Reach it in an hour. We can do mirrors, I guess. I suppose. Courtyard is fine. We don't need to go north here. We don't have a shovel. We do have a sledgehammer, which is good. Nothing else I can do in this room as far as I'm aware. Let's do den because it goes the right direction. Now we need something that goes left, I believe. Passageway works. Now we can go in here. Do we want the food? I guess. Oranges are +5. Nice. See, I don't know. What do we want to put outside? I don't know if there's anything else we can put outside that matters. I guess that's fine. Another den? I mean, unless I can upgrade the den. I'm not sure I really want more den. I feel like I have enough den. Den's the rules. Alright. Still just looking for security mostly. Lose half your steps. These both kind of terrible. I'm just gonna take the doors that are not locked. Whenever you enter this room, lose an inventory item. What do I have to lose? Literally just a sledgehammer. Let's just draft the other ways first. Dining room, fine. Oh, I probably shouldn't have used my only key. That might have been a mistake. I guess we can go in here. Metal detector should help us find more keys, hopefully. Which we're gonna need very soon. I don't really want to lose metal detector, but... Secret garden key? That wasn't worth it at all. For the next 1 minute, you'll not lose steps, keys, or gems. But do I need a key? Wait, can I put secret garden here? But I won't lose keys, but I don't have keys to lose, so I can't open anything. What the hell is this? Okay, what rooms do we need outside? Courtyard. Sure. We do have items to trade. The stopwatch is probably going to disappear when it runs out, right? I don't know. I don't know if there's much else we can do in this run, so... We're just going to reset. And we're going to put the courtyard outside today, I guess. And then we'll go check what that did. Probably nothing. But it might give us an item at least. I really wish I could skip this freaking intro. Takes way too long. Bling ploop. I need to like hack the game and increase the movement speed. Maybe I can find that number in the file somewhere. Character movement speed 10,000. Animation speed 10,000. We're gonna put this here, but it's not gonna do anything, most likely. That's kind of neat though. Okay, we got a metal detector, no shovel. 2 gems, dig spots we can't use. Let's put a note, courtyard, nothing. Alright. Maybe I'll just do some hard resets. We have like, what, 5? We have 5 more shrine activations. It's kind of boring and tedious, but maybe we just let's do some room resets. Let's see what we get. Corridor, mailroom. I'm like 99% sure I've never done mailroom outside. So let's try that. Mailroom, what are we going to do? Exit. Alright, one sec. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the place and the things and stuff, yeah. Do we even need to pick up the allowance? I guess we do. It's kind of funny, we called it, we got a mailroom yesterday, so we do start with mail, even though we get nothing else. Deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Bling ploop. What does that mean? Steady is the scepter. I know what the scepter is. Deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. What does deadly is the stone mean? I cannot figure that out for the life of me. Okay, we're gonna put the mailroom out here for literally no reason, just cause. I'm like 100% sure nothing is gonna change in the mailroom, because why would it? I'm just gonna write that down. Mailroom. Nothing. Oh, whoops, I put www. Also, let's replace nothing with something shorter, so it stands out more. Alright, what's next? Let's get another room. If we do all the, like, just draft a room, go outside, draft a room, go outside, eventually it is going to get harder to get the rooms that are left that we need to put outside. So then we'll start doing real runs again. Okay, I'll take the gems and I'll take a key. That's pretty much all I need because I'm just going to draft one room. For sure we did planetarium, right? Yeah, there's nothing planetarium. I don't think we've done workshop. Again, there's like nothing's gonna happen, but for the sake of it, we could do workshop. Just cause, I mean, it does have a door that goes out the backside, but it's gonna be blocked with stones or whatever. I don't think there's any kind of like debuff or negative thing that happens other than the spiral of stars if you get like super late into the game day-wise. And I don't think there's any limit on the number of days you can play either. So it should be fine to just reset a bunch of times. Amateur lockpick kit, I'll take that. Now, if I don't go outside, it's pointless to even test the rooms, so I guess I do have to go outside, even though it feels completely useless. Bling ploop. It feels completely pointless, but maybe it's not. Maybe we find an amazing, super cool secret. feel like it's not gonna be any of these obvious rooms though that just have normal doors, right? Now we do get an item, so it's kind of like a tool shed. Alright, there's just a dead end. I got a hammer and I got a lockpick. I can't craft anything with those. So now let's go back to the house. To the house, the place where I came from. To the house, the place where I came from. So workshop is nothing. A big old nothing burger. Great Hall. Now that seems somewhat intriguing, even though it's completely pointless. Let's do Lost and Found though, because it's a rare room. Also, wait, why is that not in my list? Oh, it's at the top. Why is it at the top? Why did I think Lost and Found would be interesting? I guess just because maybe it gives me some item. Okay, I don't care that I lost my sledgehammer. One kind of cool thing about having Lost and Found in the outer room is that if you draft it first, you don't have any items in your inventory to lose when you go in it. Unless you have Moon Pendant from the previous day. But aside from that, like right now I don't have Moon Pendant, so I'm not going to have any items in my inventory that I care about. I feel like duplicating Showroom would be kind of nice. It's probably super rare to get that, but maybe it's not even possible to duplicate every room. I don't know if there's a limit on that. Like maybe some of the rooms can't be duplicated. Bing, loop. I don't know. Also, we have what, like 2 days left on the blessing, today and tomorrow. Then we're gonna have to roll for Shrine again. Alright, Lost and Found. We have no items, so we're not gonna lose anything. It's pretty cool. Hey, a watering can. And repellent. That's pretty neat. Alright, don't go back in there. Now, how do I tell how much water is in the watering can? There's limited capacity. I don't know if I have water in the watering can. I assume I do, so I guess my theory about watering the bird baths doesn't do anything. Also, it said I need still water. Where do I get still water? Or maybe, do I have to have the trading post and then I get the water from the still? Like literally from the still? I don't know. Because you can use the watering can in the library, but I think I made the library super rare also, which is probably a mistake. Probably a mistake. Probably shouldn't have done that. Magnifying glass. What do I need? I need, how do I make the electromagnet? I don't remember. I want the electromagnet. Secret passage. You know what? Let's use secret passage. Let's do secret passage to showroom. We have no dice. Drats. I guess I'll do aquarium. Maybe there's a shovel. No shovel. Observatory south is fine. Just don't click the death spiral. Alright, we got the loots. Ah, security. We can call it a day in security and check that outside, see if it does anything. Now that we have this, should we do an experiment though? Oh, shoot. No. I have no gems. It's annoying because I get a gem right here too. Eh. What would the laboratory do for us? I don't know. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Remote terminal, view active terminal, laboratory, yes. Let's run a lab experiment. If we get any good ones, if not, maybe we just reset security. I don't know. Let's see. Tomorrow room, lockpicking skills or stars. Which would we prefer? Gain one random item and set your keys to 0. Each time you draft a tomorrow room. So that would be fine if we had the master key already, but we do not. I feel like we want to increase our lockpicking skills. I don't know if there's a limit on that. I wish it told you like what your luck was and what your lockpicking skill is, etc. The fact that it doesn't tell you what your stats are means the stats are kind of pointless. Like, I can't make any judgment if I don't know what level I'm at, you know? I hate when you come into the observatory, it kills the music. It's so annoying. I don't want to click Draxus, although I could. Doesn't really hurt anything. Mirrors? Nah, it's a dead end. I think I already did mirrors outside, didn't I? Yeah. We haven't done Great Hall. Alright, let's... This is stupid because we're not going to have any keys, but... Maybe we come back at the end of the run, or we find the master key and then we run back outside and we check the Great Hall. Also, what was the room I just did? I don't even remember. Was it workshop? I think so. Or no, it was lost and found, right? Lost and found didn't do anything other than give you items, obviously, which is kind of good. Aside from that, it didn't do anything. Alright. Click this. Walk outside. Bling ploop. Walk over here. Go through the gate. Do a 360 no scope. Walk over the bridge. Do a reverse 360 no scope. Draft Great Hall. Whoa. This is kind of interesting. Why is this door open? And why is there a brick texture here? That's kind of wild. Huh. That's a strange one for sure. We need keys. I assume there's not going to be anything interesting there. I guess that's also kind of a fun strategy, is to draft a room in the outer room that has a lever in it. This is a very OP early game strategy. But we're not in the early game anymore, so I don't really care about what's happening. Okay, how do I get Do I want to spend a gem immediately? Probably not. Guess we just take corridor because it says it's guaranteed to be unlocked. Treasure trove. This seems maybe worth spending a gem for. Oh, it's here. Oh, okay, okay, interesting. So I don't need to draft it tomorrow. Choose a color. There's orange. Hallway. So what is the rare room that we want to get? It's pantry, right? Let's try to go for pantry. Let's do a real run here, and let's try to get pantry. So that's interesting. I just need to get the treasure trove. I don't have to put it in the outer room and then get the staff tomorrow, because I don't have to open this thing. Okay, we need master key, preferably. All right, that's fantastic. And it's pretty close to the entrance. We could put coat check outside, but I'm pretty sure I already know what that's gonna do. This is kind of a waste of footsteps, but it's probably fine. Because we don't have any curses, so we can like eat food and get steps back in the normal way. As opposed to the weird, like, your footsteps are frozen, spiral of stars garbage. There might even be food in here somewhere. There might be an apple or something. I don't remember. I'm just gonna wait for the door to open. I'm not gonna do my ADHD trick where I open the door and then go. Okay. Nothing in here. So this has the loot and probably the lever. Yep. So we can open the door for no particular reason. We can take the gem and the coins. Alright, we got a key. We don't really need the key, although it's kind of useful to take the key. And nothing in here. Alright. Normal Great Hall. Let's take note of that. We tried it. It didn't do anything interesting other than be a Great Hall. I was going to type in the chat, but there's no chat. Do you guys get the joke? Great Hall. The Great Hall is a great hall. I wonder if that's somehow an intended double entendre by the developers. I highly doubt it. It's a bit obscure, but it would be pretty funny if they called it the Great Hall because it contains a great hall. We don't need kennel. We could take workshop here. It's a bit weird and silly. It contains a battery pack. Hold on, how do I make the electro? Can never remember. It's compass plus battery pack. Okay, if we get a compass, which we don't have, we can come back for that. I like how the scepter shows up on the side. That's kind of neat. This doesn't seem worth 2 gems right now. Seems like a bit too much of a waste of resources. So let's do this. Observatory is totally fine. The other 2 are dead ends. We should probably get gems from this, right? Nice. We also got extra delicious apples. And we don't lose 2 stars every time we come in here anymore, which is great. This is definitely worth using. I feel like we have master keys, so we should definitely turn keycard system down to low. We should change offline mode to unlocked in case we find a utility closet and feel like taking it. We should return to the security menu. We should log into the network. We should type the password. We should wait for it to be accepted. We should go to remote terminal access. We should click view active terminals. We should go to the laboratory. We should click yes. We should wait for it to connect. 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 Welcome. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. 2 or more gems. Permanently increase your lock picking skills. Actually, let's do this one because we have master key. And I like gaining random items. Maybe I'll get a compass. Sorry, I'm sure that was really annoying. Maybe you skipped ahead. Maybe you closed the video. I don't know. I'll take, we already did lab, so I'll take study. I just get so bored waiting for this stupid slow prompts, you know? Extra delicious apples gives us +5. Fantastic. The pool, I will take it. Oh wow, we don't have a... Oh, it's okay, so 2 or more gem sets are things to 0. Good to know. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It's not working. Gimme, gimme. Alright, is there any shoes today? There's no shoes. We don't have any way to open the security door, so we have to go this way. We could mirrors here. You know what, why not? We don't need dead ends. We already did the draft thing. Let's mirrors. How do I exit? Not that way, that's the study. We can also reroll with gems, which is potentially useful. That, I think we dead ended. Let's grab the battery pack while we're here, even though we would have to come back here to use it anyways. Dining room is great. This is totally fine with me. Let's take the lunchbox. Let's go this way. Let's push the button. Let's ride the elevator. Let's go check the check the corners. No thank you. I don't want a second wine cellar. Thank you very much. I don't want a second den. Alright, maybe it's only normal rooms that you can duplicate. I'm not sure. Seems like I always get the same rooms and they're super boring, lame rooms. Like maybe you can only duplicate blue rooms. I want like 2 showrooms. Okay, pool can't use. I would like something that goes both ways here. I think I'm gonna redraw. I will use a die to redraw. Machinarium probably is not very good. I guess it would be 3 doors, which is probably not enough doors. But maybe it is enough doors. Let's see. Yeah, it should fork, which is exactly what I want. It's kind of stupid, but it did do the thing that I wanted it to do. I'll do planetarium because all the options are bad. I could have re-rolled. Probably I should have re-rolled. But it's fine. I'll take the prism key while I'm waiting for this thing to open. I'll take the normal keys. And then I will go this way. Cloister for... let's take passageway. It's the same thing but free. So I don't have a shovel anyways. Drawing room, lab, mailroom. These are all kind of terrible. They all dead end the corner there. I think we redraw this. We get something that goes straight. I mean, that's kind of pointless. Let's do utility closet. If we're gonna dead end this, we may as well make it a useful dead end. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, let's go north. North, please. Darkroom. We're gonna do darkroom. Close your eyes if you don't like blinking lights, because this thing's probably gonna flash. Oh, actually, it's somehow already off. Did I turn it off? Oh yeah, I turned it off. Okay. Turning it off makes it not flash, but it also doesn't turn it on. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, now it's on and it's not gonna flash. There should be an item in here. A broken lever. If we get a shovel, we can make the diggy McDiggeroni thing. We're looking to draw red rooms. That would be fine. I don't really care. Pump room seems kind of pointless. Let's take the furnace. I never take the furnace. I don't know why I went in here. I don't have a shovel. Okay, now we're gonna get the wavy heat thing. Here's the wavy heat thing. Take chapel, that's fine. Don't really need the keys from garage. Go east, I guess. Aquarium is good. It goes every which way. I still don't have a shovel. Also, is our foundation still missing? I just realized it's kind of strange. Kennel. I think a conference room here is fine. It gives me a lot of doors. Yeah, we don't have foundation anymore. It disappeared, it did. Where did it disappear, it did to? Lost and found. What items do we have? This could lose us the master key. That seems not ideal. Maybe we don't do that. Let's just take the keys from the nook in case we want to open some chests or something that the master key doesn't work on, I guess. I don't know. Observatory, I don't really like where it goes. Gallery does have has the room 8 key. That doesn't really help me. We still haven't seen pantry. I would like observatory, but I don't really want it here. Rotunda's kind of expensive. You know, I'm gonna do observatory to get more gems. Hopefully I have a way to get more gems. Seems like I do. Plus 5 gems. Alright, that helps a lot. That helps quite a lot. It's just sad that it has to go the wrong direction. Aquarium, sure. Maybe it gives us a shovel. No shovel, just a key. What do we want to put here? Drawing room for 1 gem. I think that's fine. We can afford it. We need to go north. Also, we get the gem back. Super-de-duper-de-doo. I'm about to sneeze. 1 sec. Okay, I sneezed. Oh man, that was pretty crazy. Pump room, speakeasy. This gives me more keys, but it doesn't go north. But that's probably fine. Give me them keys. Okay, secret garden key. I could use this, except I didn't go north. Is there a salt shaker today? No, but there's 1 coin. Alright, where does this go? Also, we're not on rank 8 yet. We need to save pantry for rank 8 if possible. None of these are very good. We can actually afford Rotunda now, so let's just take it. Everything... Wait, why did I gain car keys? When you spend 2 or more gems, get a random item. Oh. Okay, well, getting car keys instead of 4 regular keys is not that good, but that's okay. We really want pantry here. Spare bedroom would also be fine. Let's do spare bedroom. I'll take the footsteps. Okay, I really would like this to go left. I guess it could also go both ways. Let's do this. Maybe it gives us a shovel or something useful. We're quite far away from workshop now, so even if we get a shovel, it's not going to be that great. Because I don't want to backtrack that far. Classroom, maybe it gives us hall pass, maybe it gives us food. Okay, I'll take the lucky rabbit foot, that's fine with me. Ooh, this is really hard to read. What the heck? How do I click this in a way that I can read it? I'll take attic without even reading what the options are, because why not? Compass. Oh yeah, I saw a spoiler about this thing that I could craft if I go all the way back to workshop, which is way down here. Sledgehammer. But it doesn't really matter at this point. It's kind of too late. Did I dead end myself? I think we have to go back to Rotunda. And we have to Rotunda the door to over here. I see it. Let me in. Let me in. Walker, starfish. Let's do starfish. Goes north. We still need pantry. We still haven't found a shovel. Can we get a pantry here, please? This is not a pantry. A second attic, but wouldn't that kill us? We have a security door. Did we get security? We got security and utility closet, so we should be able to go all the way back to the security door. No, I'm just gonna take the attic, why not? It's kind of stupid, but we have enough footsteps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 is the chest, which had 4 gems in it. So good deal for us. Wait, can we rotate this to anywhere useful? Not really. Oh, we're completely blocked. We have to rotate it twice, I think. We are facing the way that we want to go. We need to go this way. And then I don't know if it matters which way we go here. I guess just like south, south, east, south. South, south, east. Why am I getting lag at the doors? I've never had that problem before. Did they patch the game and make it laggier every time you walk through a door? That's such an annoying artifact that I've never seen in my 200 runs before this. Literally every single door is lagging. You see that? That's horrible. Why? Stop that. Okay, let's make the electromagnet just because it's amusing. The power shovel is a way better item, but we have enough resources. We don't need the power shovel thing, whatever it's called. Okay, we have to go southeast, northeast, north. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the door lag right now. It's actually driving me insane. Why is it doing that? Stop it, please. Okay, we're looking for pantry on the 8th rank. None of these is gonna help me, so I need to redraw. Ballroom is kind of lame, but all the other ones are dead ends. We're gonna have to reroll. We can do kennel, even though it's kind of pointless. We can do aquarium to get our stars up. Oh, it picks up keys too. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just gold. Oh, there's wait, we don't have a shovel, do we? Okay, the treasure map's useless when you don't have a shovel. Not that we really care about it anyways. This room is totally fine. Let's go this way, passageway. Let's put a sauna here. There should be something in here. Okay, it doesn't pick up gems, just keys and gold apparently. We need something that goes straight, I guess. Now we would really like pantry. Alright, I will take observatory. And we will get a lot more gems. Hopefully. Oh man, no gems. We do get stars to reroll though, which is good. So we can reroll as many times as we want. Maybe we should just reroll like all of our stars right now and try to get pantry. I really need pantry here. Alright, let's go for it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I made it rare, so it's going to be basically impossible. But let's try. Oh, why is the electromagnet humming? Is there something that had items in it? Also, I don't remember what pantry costs. It can't be more than 1 gem, right? Okay, we have to keep 2 gems anyways because we ran out of redraws. Let's just look for pantry. Yeah, this must be because of the storeroom, right? I don't know why it's humming. I'm just gonna use a whole bunch of stars until we maybe... Oh, there we go. Thank God. All right, this should be the last blue memo that we ever have to find. We just have to actually find it. Oh, here it is. It's in the paper towels. There is a letter missing. I think that's just a hint about the red letters and the fact that there's one downstairs. There is a letter missing. Alright, that is all of the hints, I believe. These are the ones we didn't really understand, but this should be every single blue room and all of the memos. Except spare room? Not possible due to bedroom upgrade? Is that? I don't think that's true. I think... Did we not get spare room? Hold on. We might have one more room that we need to do. Spare Master bedroom. Unless we already have that here. I don't... We should be able to get the blue memo from this room, even though it's an upgraded version of it, I think, right? So I'll have to do that at some point. Oh wait, we did. Oh, interesting. Okay, it's a long walk, but we actually have that room on the 8th rank, coincidentally. I didn't even know that was what I was trying to do, but there you go. Let's take pump room. We can leave the master key on the way back. I'm just going to take mailroom. I don't care if there's an item in the mailroom. It's irrelevant. Okay, now we need to get back to code check, which I'm pretty sure is all the way down here. Actually, we... Oh no, that's... Yeah, it's totally dead-ended. Alright. So, let's go back. Back. Treasure map can't do anything with because we don't have a shovel, and I don't need the resources anyways. The door lag is ridiculously awful. Alright, if we go through entrance hall and then we go west, I believe coat check is over here somewhere. If I recall correctly. We want to check the master key. And you can check the royal scepter, which is kind of silly. Don't really know why you would ever do that. Okay, we got a workshop. We already ate the food. We just have to go northwest, west, north, north. I think. Wait, is that a coin purse? There's just a coin purse chilling there. Not that I need it, but may as well take it while it's there, you know? Okay, we are trying to get to Spare Master bedroom, which I think is here-ish. Yeah, we have to rotate Rotunda again, unfortunately. And then we could just log out in one of these rooms. We still have the shrine, right? We have 1 day of the shrine left. Okay, there should be a blue memo in this room. I don't know if I already found it. But there should definitely be one here. Possibly? Not sure if it works because it's upgraded. Like, maybe would they have moved the memo? Do I need the vanilla version of the room? Maybe I already checked this room and I couldn't find it. I don't know. It's not on the back of this. It's not in the pot. I'm not seeing a blue memo anywhere. Does anyone see a blue memo in this room? Because I do not see it. Maybe it's not here. Okay, I don't know. Let's just Google it. Blueprints, blue memos, late game memos. Oh, it's not blue, that's why. Blueprint Spare room blue memo. Oh, okay. Apparently the spare room memo, it just says there are 12 different potential spare room upgrades. So I'm just gonna copy pasta that from Google because I can't get that memo as far as I know. It's like not possible due to my upgrades. All right, so now we will move this down to here. Yeah, and then I was curious about these ones. So SHS was born 3 years. I don't know why that's important. In eclipses only appear in the night sky. This, I thought it was just drafting observatory to point north. But I can't actually, I don't know what this means. I don't know if it's possible to observe an in eclipse or how you would do that. The license plate on this car is an acronym. I think this is just, like, my assumption is this vocabulary is just incorrect. I don't think SWN is an acronym. I think it means an abbreviation. Is probably the word whoever wrote this memo meant to say. Like, I assume it just stands for Swan Song and it's the security password. Because I can't imagine why SWN would ever be an acronym. Like, what would that be an acronym for? Like, I can't think of anything. Like, NTMWP. Yeah, I don't know. Surveillance recordings can only be accessed by the terminal located in security. I still don't know what this means. We did have security. We could go look. The family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. I also don't know what the family core is. Yeah, so these are all mysteries. But they're all kind of unsolvable, as far as I can tell. A little bit kind of unsolvable. Also, let me turn off word wrap because it's kind of annoying me. So let's go back to security. We don't have enough steps to get there. 39. We've deposited the master key already. Yeah, I think we have to. Oh no, we can just go out. We don't have to rotate. Nice. Okay, I believe we came through dark room. Not that way. South here. We could call today in planetarium and get some stars also. We have enough steps to make it back. I'm trying to get the security. How do we get the security? Down, loop, over, up. Down, loopity, loopity, ovary, uppity, uppity, ovary, loopity, loopity, ovary. Wonder if there's any point actually in doing this, because wouldn't it still give me an item potentially? So I could call it a day by observing the spiral, and then I could still use the spiral to get a showroom item if I happen to have moon pendant. So maybe that's actually a worthwhile way to end your run. Anyway, let's see. Can we like log into this with like Lee B? No. One key card, where's the key card? I missed a key card somewhere. View estate inventory. I don't understand. Surveillance recordings can only be accessed via the terminal located in security. Where is that? Data transfers? No data packets are available at this time. I read this as 4 data transfers, like that there were 4 data transfers available, but that's not what that meant. Huh. Temporarily disabled, so all this is still... No real word on his progress yet. indefinite leave. Simon found room 46. We left some presents for you in the boudoir today? Wait, what? Huh. Interesting. I missed that message. I saw Florealis in the sky, which is currently suspicious since tomorrow marks the beginning of Morjai's harvest winter. The famous Morjai angels by their natural order. Today is your birthday. I left a cupcake for you in the kitchen. Land sakes alive? What the hell does that mean? I have no idea how he's done it, but it appears Simon somehow reestablished satellite connection from this estate. Wait, who is this from? Assuming this isn't a glitch, either way, now we have a connection again. I'll be able to check network activity logs and find out what happened. I can confirm I was driving up to the estate to reset the house. I did see the satellite was up, so it appears the young master does, in fact, have complete mastery of the house. I'm going to guess that means he already reached room 46. I knew he would pull it off. I knew it. Congrats, Simon. Can't confirm with any certainty that he's reached room 46 yet, but from the activity, I'd be very surprised if he hasn't. Congratulations are in order. From me as well, Simon. I too knew you would pull it off. If we want to try to communicate with Simon, is it better to post here or send him emails? I think the announcement board is slightly more convenient for the entire staff to contribute without doubling down on information. You should be able to connect to Synca to download some new experimental data packets for the lab. We've been working on a lot of interesting experiments. It'd be great if you could try them out for us. I was having lunch the other day with Hartley, who's your uncle's valet. He told me that if you call it a day in some bedrooms, there are beneficial effects. I assume his own room might be among that number. Sounds like it might be worth checking out. If you call it a day in some bedrooms. Call it a day in some bedrooms equals beneficial effects. I tried that once, but it didn't do anything, so I don't know. I heard her ladyship talk about this as well. Some bedrooms, servants' quarters, ladyship, etc. I can confirm there's some validity and not just another case of Hartley rambling on, or maybe it can be both. Remind me to come back to work to create you a Blackbridge admin key, as you are obviously very technically proficient, perhaps even more so than most of my staff here. Funny enough, following our format, the name of your admin key would theoretically be Jones, which might just be the first one where the admin key is the same as the last name. Jones. Maybe, so I tried that admin key a long time ago, but maybe there's some way to activate it. Remind me when I come back to work to create you a Blackbridge admin key. We had an informal staff meeting today in Reddington. We all agreed that providing you with more assistance would expedite our return to work. We feel we had more than enough vacation. Return to work, please feel free to disregard our helpful messages on these boards. Can you see on the network how many upgrade discs Simon has found? I thought it might be helpful to him if he knew how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16 upgrade discs that were produced for the estate. 16 upgrade discs. Security announcements. So I wonder if there's other announcements. Okay, so we don't care about pantry on rank 8 anymore. Also, we never have to do the courtyard chess puzzle anymore. We can put that down at the bottom somewhere. Because the thing is always in the treasure trove now. Surprisingly, according to the network record, Simon has actually found and used all 16 upgrade discs, which is crazy because I'm not even sure I knew where half of them were kept. Last weekend I started making a list of upgrade discs I knew of. It's only half of them, but hopefully it'll be some help. Well, I already found them all, so why would that help me? Oh, and I think there's one in the archives, but it's locked in a file cabinet. Anne might know where the key is. There's actually 2 file cabinets I hid for the Baron, but I think the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. I have to double check the aquarium to be certain. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Okay, well that's a hint for you. Also, how many days after is this? I don't even know. Who posted that? I'm almost positive that Sinclair, while tolerant of moderate hints, explicitly told us not to provide full solutions to any of his puzzles. I can check network activity logs to see who's posting analysis. I think that's a bit of a stretch calling that a full solution, even if perhaps it crosses the line. Even if it's not a full solution in the sense that there's more to suffice or trivialize the art hanging on the walls. Is there any way we can delete that post before Simon sees it? Unfortunately, I can't delete announcements remotely. We'll just have to hope Simon had already solved it when that was posted. I'm not even sure what the offending message means, but it does remind me of the letters I saw written on the back of the bookcase in the secret passage. Ah. I believe that one is part of a 6x3 grid, not a 9x5, and does not have connection to the estate floor plan. I noticed a few of the others that the Baron placed around the estate. I remember Mr. Nogula first discovered the letters of the statue in the cloister. He thought they were graffiti and attempted to shred them off. I had gently informed the random letters found on the Baron's watch should not be considered out of place. I don't have to say much to say, but I hope you're doing well, Simon. Some days I wonder if he's even reading these. You must be patient and wait. We will return to the estate when Master Simon has done all he has set out to do alone. So it is like fairly frequent. I don't know what today is. April 4th. Read to April 4th. So maybe if we play more days, we'll get more hints. Request schedule change. Disabled. Special orders. Let's get running shoes. Running shoes are great. You can never go wrong with extra running shoes, can you? I still don't... I don't know how I get the security footage. It says from the terminal, but... well, I don't know how you access it. I don't know! It's a mystery! Does the electromagnet do anything in the treasure trove? Also, what is the stone? I don't know what the stone is. Deadly is the stone. What the hell does that mean? What is the stone? I can't think of any item that is a stone. I don't know. Which day should I call it a day in? I guess we could do all the bedrooms and double test that. We only have one bedroom though. I mean, aquarium's technically a bedroom. We could walk all the way back to here, maybe, if we have enough footsteps. But that's a spare master bedroom. There's no way that is an important thing. Where should we call it a day? I guess security, right? I mean, that was an interesting one, and we haven't done it yet, so... oh no, I want to do a... we've already done observatory, but I want to test this theory. If I do this, it's going to call it a day. But do I get moon pendant? Oh yeah, you get moon pendant. So it's just a way to call it a day and to get moon pendant and then save one of your items tomorrow, which is kind of cool. It's just not it's not very synergistic with our goal of putting all the rooms in the outer room. Because I basically just wasted a shrine because I've already done observatory in the outer room. Although I don't have a note about it, so I guess it's fine. Also, I'm going to end the episode here and start a new one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, everybody.